Like most of the sporting world, Formula E's sixth season of racing came to an abrupt halt when the coronavirus pandemic struck after just 5 rounds of action.
Since that last round took place in Marrakesh back on the 29th of February, the drivers, the teams and the fans have been waiting patiently at home for it to be safe for their season to resume. And after 5 months of waiting, Formula E will be back with a bang. 6 races will be held in Berlin across a 9-day period starting on the 5th of August. So before we get back on track with the world's premier all-electric racing series, I think we all need a reminder of what the championship is all about. What's happened with Season 6, the story so far. An even more competitive championship was set to get underway, and first up for Season 6 was a double header round in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The Diriyah Street circuit on the outskirts of the capital Riyadh is 2.49 kilometres long with 21 turns. It's a technical and challenging start to the season for the drivers. In qualifying, Alexander Sims took pole position for BMW, and it was a strong start by the new Works Mercedes team with their drivers 2nd and 3rd on the grid.
And the first race of Season 6 of ABB FIA Formula E about to get going. We go green in Diriyah. Very quick lights out, and it's a good start from Van Dorn, but Sims comes over, covers the inside line. Nick de Vries is with him. Sam Bird trying to get around the outside of Mortara, not able to do so. Lucas de Grassi getting feisty into that first turn, but everybody is through 18 and 19 safely.
Having started in 5th position, Envision Virgin Racing Sam Bird had dropped a place, but decided to take his first attack mode early on.
Now Bird with the extra power up the straight. D'Ambrosio covers the inside. Bird should be able to get around on the outside with the extra power. He thinks about it, but he's a little too far back there.
That would have been a high-risk move, but it would have been cool.
Bird with the extra power would be a net move for position because Mortara would still have one less attack mode taken compared to Sam Bird. Here's Bird behind Eduardo Mortara. Bird is in attack mode, Mortara is not. The British driver looks to the inside and moves up into 4th position then.
Double and reigning Formula E champion Jean-Eric Vergne had started the race down in 11th place, and his day was about to get worse.
The steering wheel heavy. It's becoming undrivable. I will crash the car if I continue. I have to stop.
You have to take the decision. I cannot take for you. If you feel it's dangerous,
I cannot.
Jeb's race was over.
On board with Bird.
Sam Bird all over the back of Nick de Vries. Just an armed attack mode, so that's going to be a harder pass to make.
Here's Bird round the outside of Nick de Vries. So Bird goes through into 3rd position.
Well done, mate. Let's get the next one.
But Bird is kind of in the net lead because the two in front of him have another attack mode to take. And he might be in the actual lead before too long because he's right on the back of Stoffel Van Dorn. He's got 30 seconds left, and is Van Dorn going to use his attack, his fan boost here? Van Dorn covers the inside. Bird gets the inside, though. Van Dorn's late on the brakes, and he's going up the inside of Sims. They make contact, and Bird is through. No, not quite. But Van Dorn is in the lead now. Sims drops behind him. So now it's Bird in 2nd, Sims in 3rd. Here's Andre Lotterer in the Porsche, who's had a very, very quiet race up until now. There's a move further back from Oliver Rowland. He's up the inside of Nick de Vries now. So de Vries drops down to 6th place. Sims activates his 2nd attack mode and drops behind Andre Lotterer. A reminder, Van Dorn still has to use his attack mode. And
Bird's there though.
Attack mode, no attack mode, we abort.
Abort attack mode is the message to Van Dorn.
He's
but
going,
Bird's going for it anyway. Up the inside into the chicane. Bird's into the lead of the race in Diriyah.
Great stuff, mate. Eyes forward. Let's go.
Whoa! Thought Lotterer was going for it into the left-hander there.
Same energy than Bird and Van Dorn. Same energy.
Same energy as Bird and Van Dorn is the message. Oh, there's Rowland up the inside. Sims tries to close the door. Bit too late. Rowland's in a bit deep, but he gets the job done. Rowland up into 4th. There. Through into attack mode goes Stoffel Van Dorn. He doesn't lose out to Rowland, so he's still on for a podium position at the moment.
Safety car.
Oh, safety car deployed.
An accident for Audi's Daniel Abt late on in the race bunched everybody back up. With just 2 laps to go, it was to be a dash to the finish.
This is the second last lap of the race.
Up towards the chicane for what? Oh, locker from Lotterer. He's going in a bit deep. He'll be on the dirty line. Is that Van Dorn's opportunity to take second place? No. Lotterer gets away with that one, but I think that leaves Bird relatively comfortable out in front. Bold move from Nick de Vries. Bangs up the inside of Alexander Sims into the final corner. And Robin Freins says, thank you very much. I'll have 2 places. Freins now up into 5th position. Van Dorn is right behind Lotterer. Here they come towards the final corner at turn 21. No movement there. So it's Bird through the final corner to win the first race of season 6. Yes, boys! Lotterer in second. Porsche and Mercedes on the podium in their first race in ABB FIA Formula E.
It's very special. There's 23 other amazing drivers out there, so to come out on top means a lot. It's a great start to the year. But the hard work doesn't stop. We have a race tomorrow. There's potential in the car, so we need to maximize what we can. I love the car was great, and I think some of it is the new beard.
It was an amazing debut for the whole Porsche team. We worked really, really hard, but we were not sure what to expect, you know, so we gave it our best, and a P2 is a great way to start and give confidence to the team, so awesome.
A fantastic win in the season opener for Sam Bird, with the 2 new German teams scoring podium finishes on their full debuts. Having started on pole, BMW's Alexander Sims ended the race down in 7th.
ABB FIA Formula E's double-header season opener continues with the second instalment of the 2019 Saudi Diriyah E-Prix. As for the 3rd race in a row, Alexander Sims is going to start on pole position, but yet to win a race, the British driver. Alongside him on the front row is Sebastian Buemi. The championship leader, Sam Bird, starts 7th. All 5 lights are on. And we go green in Diriyah. Good start from the pole man, Alexander Sims, and it looks as though de Grassi's going to get up alongside the Nissan into turn 1. Not quite. Through goes Da Costa, ahead of Evans, and then Sam Bird is in the fight as well, going side by side with Eduardo Mortara. They get in front of Mortara, bit of a lock-up further back, through the right-hander of turn 21, and this is the timing line here, and Sims is disappearing. He's got a 1.1 second lead already. Buemi 2nd, De Grassi 3rd, Da Costa 4th, Evans is 5th, Bird is 6th, so no positional changes in the top 6 places.
Are we going to see Jean-Eric Vergne taking that drive-through stop-go penalties?
Here he is, coming into the DS Techeetah pit now, and this is because he had a crash in practice, which meant a battery change. There goes Da Costa up the inside of De Grassi. De Grassi locks up, goes in deep, might lose out to Evans here as well. No, he just about rescued it effectively. There goes Bird on Evans. So Evans was trying to get past De Grassi, and Sam Bird has just smoked one up the inside of Mitch Evans to take 5th place. Oh no! Da Costa's hit Buemi and spun him round!
Man, he brake tested me. He stopped in the middle of the corner. I'm really sorry for him, but there was nothing I could do. Nothing.
Da Costa is going to be in attack mode, so May, fancy a look, he does. De Grassi squeezes him, Da Costa forces his way through. Bird's there to take advantage, is he?
Yeah,
no, and Evans is going to take advantage of that. No, not quite. Bird holding on, contact!
Got a hit.
Bird brushes the wall, keeps going, has another hit at the wall. I think he might still be in the race.
Evans just broken my car.
Yellow flag deployed and the car is broken. Sam Bird, the championship leader, is out of the race.
Damage to Mitch Evans' Jaguar in that incident also forced him into the pits for repairs, and Da Costa was given a stop-go penalty for the collision that caused Buemi to spin, dropping him from 2nd place to last on track.
Racing back underway. Alexander Sims weaving around. I think De Grassi's got a better restart though.
If I'm De Grassi, I'm going to attack mode this lap, right now.
Can he just keep in front? And he goes for it. Will he stay in front of Maxi Gunter? No, he doesn't. Loses out to Stoffel Van Dorn as well.
Here comes De Grassi though.
Covers the inside to Stoffel Van Dorn. He'll try and hang on, but De Grassi has the extra power.
Oh, he did the run into the back of Gunter. That shows you the difference in speed that attack mode makes.
The orders further back may be up for debate. One thing that is not up for debate is Alexander Sims. the 31-year-old from London, in his 14th Formula E race, wins in Diriyah. Alexander Sims victorious for BMW. What a race! What a drive!
Okay, Alex, Quali Beach, magnificent drive. You're now a Formula E race winner, mate.
Well done, everybody. Very proud of you all. Fantastic job.
That was pretty much a dream race from what I could see anyway. We seemed to execute everything really well, make the right decisions at the right times. Energy consumption was good. It just all went smoothly today. The effort that the whole team's put into this, they've stuck with me through the tough times last year, and now to deliver a win is pretty cool.
That win put Alexander Sims in the top spot in the championship, followed by Stoffel Vandoorne with 2 strong finishes in the first 2 races. Soundbird, Oliver Rowland and Lucas de Grassi rounded out the top 5. Reigning drivers' champion Jean-Eric Vergne sat down in 12th position after a disaster-filled weekend. For its 3rd round, the championship moved to South America and the vibrant city of Santiago, the capital of Chile. The 2.35 kilometre track through the lush Parque O'Higgins consists of a variety of corners, from one of the longest, fastest corners in the championship to the tight and technical hairpins.
Welcome to South America for the 3rd instalment of the ABB FIA Formula E Championship, as the Chilean capital plays host to the 2020 Antofagasta Minerals Santiago E-Prix. We're about to get going. Pole position for the Jaguar of Mitch Evans. 2nd place for the BMW of Max Günther. Championship leader Alexander Sims is down in 15th place. All 5 lights are on. And we go green in Santiago. Not a great start from Evans. Verline immediately pulls over towards the inside, but Evans gets it covered. Verline tries to go around the outside of Günther at turn 1, and I think the Mahindra's done it. Up into 2nd place goes Pascal Verline. Very big slide from Felipe Massa, going to the outside.
For the driver, see them go side by side. Alexander Sims, Andre Lotterer as they brake for turn 9.
It's a brave one to go around the outside of Lotterer, but he's done it. He might get Neil Jarni as well here, Alexander Sims. What a move this will be from the championship leader. Jarni moves to get him. Does he get through Sims? Yes, he does. It's a bit bumpy. Da Costa's pushed out of the way, but Sims, I think, has just got up into 11th place.
Good job, currently P11.
Having got up to 11th place, unfortunately for Sims, damage to his car meant his race was over.
Car's damaged, car's damaged.
Copy.
Back at the front, Evans was still leading the race, but the BMW of Max Günther was on the move as he cruised past the Mahindra of Pascal Verline to take 2nd place and go on the hunt of the Jaguar out front.
Down towards turn 9, Evans is going to have to cover the inside line here. Max Günther in the BMW to the outside, hangs it on around the outside and gets through. Great move from Max Günther.
Good job, good job. We have 1% more than Evans, same as Verline behind.
And Günther is in front now for BMW. Evans in 2nd, Verline in 3rd, and Vergne is now in 4th ahead of Mortara. Oh, and he's going up the inside here, Jean-Eric Vergne. Vergne's made up 8 places. This is a great drive from the reigning champion.
I have a problem with my tire.
With the damage to Jev's tyre causing smoke all over the track, he was ordered to pull into the pits, where he ended his race once again.
That's DNF, Jeff. It will be a DNF.
A wave to the crowd for Jean-Eric Vergne, the crowd giving him a big cheer. Max Günther for BMW I Andretti, 2 seconds up the road of Mitch Evans in 2nd place.
Da Costa's got to dispatch Mitch Evans quickly if he wants to win the race. Easier said than done.
There's the lift and coast from Evans,
Round
and Da Costa goes for it. Wow, well, Da Costa up into 2nd place.
If you're at this point Max Günther, you look in the mirror, you see a new car there, you think, oh dear. Turn 9, is he going to go to the inside? Turn 10, here he comes!
Oh,
Da Costa for the
and
lead!
They hit each other! Da Costa forces his way past. Now that is robust. Stewards will have a look at that one, and we'll have to wait and see, but Antonio Felix Da Costa in the lead of the race. Across the line they come.
Looking in his mirror, Da Costa looking to the left, he's defending.
Up the inside goes Günther. Some aggressive defending from Antonio Felix Da Costa. Here's Günther's radio.
You're starting the final lap. Let's go get him.
Here we go into turn 9. Da Costa is going to be so close to 0. I think he's in big trouble on every front here, Da Costa. He goes defensive. Günther goes to the outside at turn 9, and he's done it. The BMW of Max Günther gets into the lead. They're so close to running out of usable energy, but here comes Max Günther.
Are you sure? Are you sure this is the final lap?
Yes, it is.
Into the right-hander of turn 10. He's going to do it here. He thought he had his first podium at the last race in Diriyah. It wasn't to be. It was taken away. But now, through the final corner to win in Santiago and win in Formula E for the first time, Max Günther.
Yes, come on. Thank you so much. Amazing job, guys. You can't believe how happy I am. Thanks for that. Yes!
And I told you, you'll never come, and it came soon.
Thanks, Vale. Yes!
Max, it's Roger. Super race. So pleased for you. Such an impressive drive. Kept your head. Well done. Very well done.
It's a nice fight until the end. Really happy to have the better end of this, and yeah, just super happy to have my first victory in Formula E. Yeah, just an amazing race. You know, fighting so much side by side with 3 cars for the win, basically. So this has been yeah, super cool.
Those last lap heroics from Günther threw him into championship contention in 4th place, while Stoffel Vandoorne's consistent scoring meant he took the overall lead. After another disappointing race and internal team scuffling, reigning champion Jean-Eric Vergne was floundering down in 16th position. The 4th round of racing moved north to the metropolis of Mexico City, which has hosted Formula E since its 2nd season, and was the site of one of the most epic finishes to a race yet, when in 2019, Audi's Lucas Di Grassi took the win in the last corner.
Push. It's 0! Di Grassi wins!
Yes!
But for this year's race, there were some big changes to the track. Corner 3 is the first of a brand new section, starting with a sharp left turn which leads onto the fast right-hander of turn 4, before the tricky double apex sequence that makes up turns 5 and 6.
A strong exit from turn 6 is key, as it takes the cars onto a new fast section before entering into the epic Foro Sol Stadium, where in front of thousands of fans, the drivers have to manage the always tricky tactical decision of when to take attack mode.
A 2.6 kilometre track with 16 turns makes up the brand new Mexico E-Prix.
For the 5th year in a row, Formula E is stopping off in the oldest capital city in the Americas for the 2020 CBMM Niobium Mexico City E-Prix for the 3rd round of the FIA Formula E season. You can hear the crowd getting to their feet and starting to cheer, because if the last 4 years are anything to go by, this 5th iteration of the Mexico City E-Prix is going to be something. Pole position on the right-hand side is the Porsche of Andre Lotterer. Mitch Evans alongside him on the front row of the grid. What twist will the Formula E Championship take this afternoon? All 5 lights are on, and we go green in Mexico City. It's a reasonable start from Lotterer. If anything, Nick De Vries has got a good getaway, and he's trying to find the inside line. Evans is through, is he? There's going to be contact. Lotterer is sent off in the Porsche turn 1. He tried to close the door, and he couldn't make it stick. And Mitch Evans is into the lead. De Vries is into 2nd. They almost make contact. Buemi is in 3rd. Robin Freins is up into 4th position, around the outside of Andre Lotterer. No, it's Sam Bird in the other Envision car that is trying to get past Lotterer. Lotterer goes in deep, and he's thrown it away again. This time down at turn 5 and 6. No, he has actually managed to get back in front of Sam Bird. Impressive stuff in the end there from Lotterer. De Vries covers the inside line. Nico Muller in the black and white Dragon goes to the outside and sweeps around the outside. He's in the wall. Straight into the wall for Nico Muller. He's out of the race after what was a strong performance. Outbraked himself trying to get around the outside, and that is going to cause a halt. So Mitch Evans restarts the race here in Mexico City. A brief safety car period because of a crash, and I think Lotterer could be under pressure here from Bird as they come down the start-finish straight. Lotterer covers the inside in the Porsche. Bird tucks in behind him, but he's not quite close enough to take advantage. Evans leads, Buemi 2nd, Lotterer 3rd, Bird 4th.
Bird's looking like he's making a move.
Whoa, sends it, flies one into the stadium section, and he manages to send it through and get up into 3rd place. That was a robust manoeuvre from Sam Bird, and he's up into the podium positions ahead of the Porsche.
Having started with Porsche's first ever Formula E pole position, Andre Lotterer's day was going downhill fast.
Lotterer has got some advertising attached to him.
Oh, another smoke.
And he's got front wing problems. Lotterer's done. Look at Andre Lotterer. He's got to be pitting. No one can see anything.
I think the tyres,
the tyres just popped. Oh, get off the... There's the flames coming now as well. So that is not good at all from Andre Lotterer.
And the drivers behind are completely blind in that smoke.
Yeah, he's had a little bit of a nudge with a Mercedes, and Bird is through. Bird ahead of Buemi. He's in attack mode, and he's managed to get up into second place. Here comes Da Costa to the inside. He's on fan boost. Oh, De Vries is closing the door aggressively. Now he's locked up massively. Oh, and he's into Freins. Oh, Robin Freins caught out of nowhere.
It won't stop.
That car wouldn't stop, would it? Ian James, team principal at Mercedes. Can't believe it. Bird is in his final attack mode now, and that's Da Costa's chance. Da Costa is through, is he? Up into second position. He was side by side with Bird as they exited the stadium section. They're still side by side. Coming through Perrotada, Bird's got extra power, so he should be able to hold on to this one.
He's going to have to build the gap because right now I think his attack mode's going to run out with 1 lap and 1 minute to go.
Oh, it's
Bird's off, yeah, got
on
white.
the marbles, in the wall, and what was looking like a great day for Envision Virgin Racing has disappeared. Sylvain Philippe can't believe it. Both cars running 4th and 5th for their time. Now they're both out of the points.
I'm in the wall!
It's Van Dorn in the Mercedes. The championship leader is not going to score points.
While some of the field was suffering all sorts of dramas, Jaguar's Mitch Evans was having it all his own way out front after taking the lead at the first corner.
Just a dominant display by Mitch Evans and Jaguar.
Last lap now, last lap now. Da Costa 4.5 seconds away. Bring it home.
And here, into the stadium section, on the final lap, comes Mitch Evans. It's a standing ovation, and is this the place that Mitch Evans really launches himself into being a championship contender? Through the final corner, one of the most dominant races in the history of the championship, Mitch Evans wins in Mexico City.
Yes! This is how it's done, mate. Superb drive!
Yes, guys. You guys nailed that. The work in between these last 2 races has been absolutely amazing. Huge comeback from Santiago. Thank you. Oh, this feels so good. Woo!
2 consecutive second-place finishes for Antonio Felix da Costa jumped him up into championship contention as Alexander Sims recovered from his poor results in Santiago to score some solid points and keep himself in second place in the rankings. But that dominant performance from Mitch Evans put him out front by just 1 point at the top of the table as the championship moved to North Africa and the city of Marrakesh with a spectacular backdrop of the Atlas Mountains. The 3-kilometre circuit has 12 turns with a largely fast and flowing layout. The attack mode activation zone is on the outside of turn 3 and is one of the best showcases on the calendar for the higher power mode.
A city with 1,000 years of history is ready to play host to the future of motorsport as these all-electric race cars are about to do battle on the streets of Marrakesh. The championship leader, Mitch Evans, is here at the back of the grid, but for now at least the focus is on the front. Antonio Felix da Costa in the gold and black DS Techeetah is on pole position. The BMW of Max Günther is second on the grid. Then it is the Porsche and the Mercedes on the second row. All 5 lights are on. We go green in Marrakesh. Really good start from Da Costa. Nick De Vries has got away quite well. Max Günther drops back, but Da Costa gets a great start. Mortara goes up the inside of De Vries. There's a bit of contact. Can't quite get it done. A few crunches further back in the pack. Marching Hua goes very wide, but Da Costa leads the way. The top 4 remain the same. D'Ambrosio has made up places.
Having started 11th, reigning champion Jean-Eric Vergne was on the move.
Look how close Vern is. He could get past Buemi here with the extra power. He looks to the inside coming into turn 1, and Jean-Eric Vergne is up into 5th place now, having started in 11th on the grid. Coming down to the chicane now, and Mortara might just about hold on around the outside. No, Vergne's through. So Vergne up into 4th place. This is quite the drive, but look at this, the battle for the lead on board with the second place man, Max Günther, and he goes to the outside, coming down into the
11.
Left-hander, can he get it done? They're still side by side. Da Costa holds the place, but Günther is trying to take the lead now.
Look, he's shadowing him again. He looks, is he going to go for the outside? He did
great
round
move from
outside.
Günther. Here's Da Costa in the first one, having a look to the outside of Günther, and Günther drops behind Da Costa. So Da Costa in attack mode with more power has cruised past Gunter, but Gunter still has an attack mode to use.
Here comes Jean-Eric Verne past the Porsche of Andre Lotterer.
Verne to the inside, and the DS Techeetah is through past the Tag Heuer Porsche, and Verne is up into third place. Driver's eye with Sebastian Buemi as Mortara goes past him. So there goes Eduardo Mortara up into fifth place.
As the race headed towards its conclusion, the DS Techeetahs were showing their speed, running in first and third, with the BMW of Max Gunter as the second place sandwich.
And the frustration level will be getting higher as we see Jev passing Max Gunter 1-2 at the moment for DS Techeetah.
Jean-Eric Verne up the inside and ahead of Max Gunter. Gunter goes for it. Oh, and Jev comes across, and that's some dodgy defending there from Verne, isn't it?
Did I call that? I told you he was going to do it. That's Jean-Eric Verne. He's going to make life so difficult.
Da Costa starts the final lap, but is this the final chance for Max Gunter coming down into turn one? The black and gold, DS Techeetah covers the inside, Gunter to the outside, lock up, wheel to wheel, he's going to be on the dirty stuff, we're on board with him in driver's eye, and Verne holds the place just about. Here comes Da Costa. He's coming through the final couple of corners, but turn 11 is going to be where the battle for second place comes. Look, Verne's going to run out of energy, surely. Jean-Eric Verne's going to run out of energy. Da Costa out of the final corner. He wins the race, and Gunter's into second place on the final lap. Can Buemi get Verne as well? Through the final right-hander at turn 12. Max Gunter finishes in second place. Verne looks as though he's hit zero, so has Buemi. That was right close at the end, but Da Costa takes the win. Gunter in second place.
Yes! Let's go, boys!
That win for Da Costa put him on top of the championship, while an incredible drive from his teammate Jean-Eric Verne secured his first podium of the season.
But a stunning drive from Mitch Evans from the back of the grid to finish 6th secured him some all-important points to make sure he stays in the fight in second place.
Max Gunter moves up to 4th with that stunning last lap overtake. It was after Marrakesh that Formula E took the difficult decision to pause the season in order to protect teams, drivers, staff and fans to minimise the spread of COVID-19.
So now you're all up to date with the Formula E news as we head for the Season 6 finale in Berlin. With the coronavirus still causing havoc across the globe, it was decided that the safest and most effective option to complete the championship was to take up residency at the city's Old Tempelhof Airport to run an unprecedented series of 6 races across 9 days to close the season and crown a champion.
6 races in 9 days would be tough enough, but the drivers also have the added complication of racing on 3 different track configurations. To explain how much of a challenge the season finale will prove, we ask 4-time IndyCar champion Dario Franchitti.
The championship is absolutely all to play for. It's 3 double headers, 6 races in 9 days. Very difficult for the drivers, the engineers, the mechanics, because they're just one race after another, preparing the car. The drivers getting physically and mentally ready again. The engineers trying to find the magic ticket, I think, what's going to keep them ahead of the pack or what's going to get them from the back to the front. Then throw in 3 different tracks, one of which they know very well, absolutely, the traditional Berlin layout. Running it backwards, that's going to challenge a few people, and then this new layout, which nobody will have driven on the simulator. This is all new for them, so a massive challenge for everybody involved in every team in Formula E. 180 points still to play for. The championship is very much alive. It's going to be absolutely terrific to watch, to see how they adapt, to see who gets it right, and to see who is crowned Formula E champion.
So, Antonio Felix da Costa may arrive in Berlin in the lead of the championship, but with 180 points up for grabs in Berlin, any driver on the grid could walk away with the title.
Will there be a new name etched in the Formula E history books, or will a familiar face rise once again to snatch the top spot?
Join us in Berlin to find out.
one of the most dominant races in the history of the championship.